I remember when I first heard this word being used with this idea, but I didn't know it with this meaning. I knew this word, but in different contexts. And I was like, what? Trying to understand what they were trying to say. Then I found out that this is a widely used expression in the UK. Well, I didn't know that. All right, shall we go? Hello gals, welcome to Inglês ao Canal. My name is Carol and I'm one of the faces you're gonna be seeing here. So, if you like this video, it's our first video, yay! Hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. So let's get to it. The expression we're gonna check in this video is can't be bothered, or with my British accent, can't be bothered. I can't be bothered. In the British context, I can't be bothered is an informal expression meaning that the person is not in the mood to do that because they are either too lazy or too tired. For example, I can't be bothered to think about this right now. I can't be bothered. I've got loads of stuff to do, but I just can't be bothered. I've got loads of stuff to do, but I just can't be bothered. This means that the person is not in the mood to do that. They just don't want to do it. Remember that used with this meaning, this expression is very informal, so use it appropriately. Shall we check out some other meanings to it? Because depending on the context, bothered could mean lots of different things and have different translations for us in Portuguese. Alright, so let's go! Okay, so let's start with bother as to make the effort to do something. When you need to make the effort to do something. Please don't bother doing the dishes now, I'll do it later. Please don't bother to do the dishes now, I'll do it later. They didn't even bother to say goodbye, they just left. They didn't even bother to say goodbye, they just left. Why should we bother? We won't get paid anyway. Why should we bother? Why should we make this effort? We're not getting paid for this job. Something that I can't fail to mention is that depending on the context, the intonation, on the way the person says it, the idea can be totally different. For instance, please don't bother helping with the groceries, it's just a few things. Oh please, why bother helping with the groceries, right? I can totally do it on my own. So as you can see, the first one is a polite sentence. The person is really saying, don't worry, there's no need for you to make this effort. But the second sentence is a sarcastic comment. The person is really meaning, you're just gonna stand in there and not help me at all? So don't bother can be used for telling someone that they don't need to do something for you. They don't need to take this trouble or make this effort. For example, I'll help you do the laundry. No, please don't bother, you're a guest here. But you can also say this in a way that you think someone is not being very helpful. As in, have you done the dishes yet? No, I'll do it now. Oh, please don't bother. I'll do it myself. It's like saying, never mind. I can't count on you anyway. So, pay attention to the context because the meaning, the idea can change. Alright, moving on. Bother can also mean to annoy, to cause problems or trouble to someone. For example, why are you bothering me with all of these questions? Why are you bothering me, disturbing, annoying me with all of these questions? Thanks, but there's no need. I don't want to bother you. I don't want to disturb you, to annoy you. That noise is really bothering me. It's annoying me. Can't stand that noise. The cold never bothered me anyway.
Cold never bothered me anyway.
The cold never bothered me anyway. The cold was never a problem to me. You can also use it to interrupt someone when they are busy or want to be left alone. Stop bothering me when I'm working. Stop bothering me when I'm working. So stop interrupting me. Stop disturbing me. Don't bother your father when he's on the phone. Don't bother. Your father is busy, don't interrupt him. I called your office because I didn't want to bother you at home. I didn't want to bother you, to disturb you at home. We can also use bother to talk about physical pain, when something hurts. For example, My knee's been bothering me for over a month now. My knee has been bothering me for over a month now. It means that it hurts. It hurts. I have a pain in my back. My back aches. It's bothering me. It's bothering me. It's disturbing me. It hurts. And the other use to the verb is to make someone feel worried or upset. So a situation makes someone feel like this, feel worried or feel upset. For example, something has been bothering me lately. Something's been bothering me lately. Doesn't it bother you being single? Doesn't it bother you? Doesn't it upset you being single? Why on earth would I let that bother me? Why on earth would I let that bother, that upset me? And what about the phrase, sorry to bother you? This is a polite way of interrupting someone when you want their attention or you want them to do something for you. As in, sorry to bother, but could you take a picture for us? Sorry to bother, could you take a pic? Sorry to bother again, your mom's here. So, in all of these situations, bother has been used as a verb, but it can also be used as a noun in the sentence to mean something like an effort, a problem, trouble, or a difficulty. Like, thanks for your help. It was no bother. So, it's like saying, don't worry, it was no problem at all. He saved me the bother of having to come up with a speech. He saved me the bother of having to come up with a speech. He saved me the effort. I didn't want the bother of carrying a camera around. The camera is not easy to carry, so I didn't want the trouble, I didn't want the effort of carrying a camera around. And in a sentence, I hope I haven't been a bother. A bother would be an annoying situation, thing, or person. So, I hope I haven't been a bother would be something like an inconvenience, a nuisance to you. I hope I haven't been an inconvenience. Alright, and that's it for today, ladies. Start paying attention to the use of this word from now on. You'll realize it is everywhere. See you next time!